Hey guys, OG Albino here, bringing you guys another Showdown live. This time we're chilling the OU tier. I typically don't play a lot of OU just because it kind of bores me in all honesty. Just seeing the same things over and over again, but we do have a brand new account, so we'll see some fun low ladder stuff. And I was itching to try a certain Pokemon in particular, which you'll see on the screen right here, is going to be Mega Garchomp. Mega Garchomp is someone that I've always found super cool, and I think it's a lot better than people give it credit for, especially like a mixed or special attacking set or something like that. So I did want to give that a chance. Just a quick breakdown of the team though. We have an AV T-Tar, a Steelium Z, Swords Dance, Excadrill, Stealth Rocks, 3 attacks, mixed Mega Garchomp, a Spidef Toxapex as our like Ashgren check and stuff like that, a Choice Scarf Tapu Lele, and a Rocky Helmet. Tornadus. Yeah. So that's going to be the team. I will be right back when we find a battle. Alright, cool. So we found our first battle, and we're not playing any real, like, crazy little ladder stuff right here. It looks pretty standard. Mega Mawile, Bulu, Lando T, Greninja, Heatran, and Kyurem Black. Tough right off the bat. If he leads Lando, what do I want to lead? I guess Torn would be the safe lead, but against literally everything else, other than the Mawile, if he wants to lead Tran or the... This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to lead off my Tornadus. He ends up leading off with the Greninja. I am going to U-turn. This thing can't knock me out in one hit no matter what. As he goes for the Hydro Pump and unfortunately misses, but we will take that 100% of the time. As right here, I can go out into my Toxapex. I am going to probably just elect to get up my Toxic Spikes at this point. I don't see anything really stopping me from doing so. Actually, I'm going to change the theme right here that we have going on this because I can't see my opponent's team like at all, and it's bugging me. There we go, we'll go with this one. Perfect. So yeah, I think Toxic Spikes are very valuable at this point. He goes out into Landorus. I'm going to go safe out into my Torn as a nice pivot. I can knock this thing off with the Scarf and he walks into like Defog or something like that. It's also pretty advantageous for me. He does go for the Defog right here. What do I want to go for? I think I just want to go for a U-turn. As he stays in, likely maybe a Sash variant, or he might be going for like a Fly Z or a Rock Z. So I don't think he's going... I feel like my best pivot right here is going to be my Excadrill. Even though it's really good in the late game. Stealth Rock. Very tough. I'm put into a pretty precarious situation right here. He's Stealth Rock Defog. So I am going to just go out in my Landorus. I'm going to get off Defog myself. Goes for a Hurricane. That's fine. I mean, Earthquake, that's fine. I'm going to get off the chip here. And we confuse him, which is really nice. So if we can get a confusion, hit himself in confusion right here, that would be very, very nice. I'm going to go right on my Toxapex right here. Don't see a reason not to, honestly. As he does go for the Hydro Pump. And I think he's going to go hard Lando. I don't think he's going to go hard Lando at 44%. I suppose I can throw off a Scald and potentially get a burn on something, though. Okay, he did go Lando, and we are able to knock that thing out. I didn't think he would go hard Lando on the potential Scald, but hey, we'll take it 100% of the time. So down goes the Lando, which is nice because we don't switch in off the Lando at all in this team, in all honesty. Right here, he's going to go into his Kyurem, and likely Fusion Bolt, in all honesty. Unless he wants to go for the Earth Power. But I think they're mostly running Fusion Bolt if he's like a mixed set. Yeah, that's a pivot then. This is tough too. I think no matter. I think I'm gonna go T-Tar. Go sub. Okay. I'm gonna go straight for a Crunch. I don't think this thing can kill me in one unless he uses the Sub-Zero Slammer. That is tough. I'll go into my drill right here. Try and get as much out of my sand turns as humanly possible. This sucks because my drill's so good in this game too. I can just throw off a Steelium Z and pick up a KO right here. I don't think he'll switch out into the Heatran. Alright. Now that's tough. Do I want to predict him to go out into his Bulu? I feel like he's going to Bulu. Nope, he went for the Protect. Really tough right now. We'll go for the Earthquake this time, expecting him to want to stay in. He does go into the Bulu after I show that. Tough. That's a free switch into my Torn, though. Because out in the Mawile, good play on his part. I'm just going to get a quick U-turn off right here. Go to my pecs, I guess. And he goes for the Swords Dance. If he's Thunder Play Rough, okay, so he can't really touch me. And I don't think he has. I'm going to go for Toxic Spikes. And we know he's sub, too. I'm going to go Hard Drill. Expecting him to want to sub. Nothing else I really can do, in all honesty. And next time he comes back in, he'll be poisoned. So, oh, duh, he's faster. Not a very good play on my end, unfortunately. So right here, I can go for a Moonblast. At least break the sub. And expect him to go into the Heatran. I'm going to double into my Garchomp right here. There we go, very nice. Get my Stealth Rocks. I have a free switch into my 20 right here. This thing doesn't really threaten me or anything like that. This is a lot of damage though. Oh, he stayed in. Sir. Okay, I'm going to stay in and Scald this thing. If he wants to go for a Swords Dance, that's fine. I can just haze it off. Sucker Pinch. Sucker Pinch. And I guess this turn I can just recover. I think Toxapex kind of sits in front of his team at this point. He doesn't have anything to hit me other than Sucker Punch, I'm assuming. That's pretty tough. And I can kind of just throw off a Scald for Chip on something right here. He goes out into the Tran, which we are not able to burn, unfortunately. But being that he came in, took that and rocks, I think I'm just going to stay in and Scald one more time. He's Lava Plume. I am completely fine with that. You can't beat me. We'll recover right here on his Protect. We'll go for another Scald. Whatever comes in is going to be poisoned unless it's the Mawile, which is already burned. And it is the Tapu Bulu. So he can go for that. I'm just going to click Hurricane. And then I'm going to click U-turn. Okay. That's fine. I'm not scared of this thing at all anymore, in all honesty. Being that he showed me the fact that his best way of hitting my Toxapex is going to be Lava Plume. So I can just throw off a Scald right here. I expect him to want to Protect right here. Oh, he has Earth Power. But again, I don't think he can beat me 1v1. No, I'm going to go into my Heatran right here. Doing my Tornadus. And if this thing goes down with the Mawile burned... Oh, he went for the Toxus. Expect him to go for the Protect. I am going to go out in my Garchomp. Yep. Awesome. This is going to do a ton of damage. Bulu wants to come in. That's fine. Shoot out speed, and I should throw off Fire Blast. I know he's not Scarf. He showed leftovers. As long as I hit this Fire Blast, I'm going to do a lot of damage. Boom! Awesome. And his Kyurem is going to be badly poisoned if it wants to come in, so that's nice. The Greninja as well. The only thing that's really scary at this point is going to be that that Greninja in the back. I think we might have brought this one back. I think I can just sack my Tornadus at this point too. Take that. And then I know he's not Scarfed. I'm going to go into my Tapu Lele. He is in range of Rock Switch, and so I can just go for a Moonblast. T-Train can come back in, I suppose. Maybe I should have gone for the Focus Blast. I can live any one hit with my Garchomp. I went for the Protect. Even better. Now I get to kill something. Awesome. And that is dead. So my Talk Specs will be about 50%, so I'm potentially in 2-hit KO range if he goes for the Dark Pulse. I'm going to go for an Earthquake. Or he can get the flinch. That is what they call tough. Man, that really does suck. He'll be taking what? Oh, man. Maybe I should calc that. That's for Greninja +1. I know this is Protean, but same difference because he's not Ash yet. We're minus Spadette. Oh no, we're minus defense. That has like a 90% chance. Tough. Wow, that flinch really sucks. I won the game. Now, question is, I guess I sack my Lele here. And I hope my Talk Specs can live a hit. I think I can live a Dark Pulse from here. As long as I don't get flinched again, we should be okay. Yes, we are. Very nice. So we should win this game now at this point. He can go for another Dark Pulse. He does get the flinch, which is fine. There we go. That's a win. Awesome. So I will be right back with our next game. Alright guys, here we are with our second game. So right off the bat, it's looking like rocks are going to be really, really important in this game. And my Garchomp, I believe I can live pretty much any one hit from anything other than the Mamoswine. So unless he leaves that Mamoswine, I can kind of get up my rocks and chip down things like the Zapdos, the Staraptor. That plus recoil is going to be nice. Break this multi-scale on the Dragonite. Those Sandos do that as well. So I think that might be my move to lead off with Garchomp, but at the same time, I do not switch into Mamoswine at all. So I'm going to lead off with my Excadrill. He does lead off with that, and I'm going to throw off a... Do I want to throw off a Stealing Z? I want to throw off a Stealing Z. Turn 1, we're going to pop the Z Crystal. Just see, I mean, I suppose you can go into Zapdos, which could be, you know, unfortunate, obviously, or he could be Sash. Hoping he's not Sash. He is not Sash, and that is amazing that we did that. Because now nothing on his team actually Oko's my, what do you call it? My Mega Garchomp, so I can get up those rocks pretty freely. And we see it's an Intimidate Staraptor, which is really interesting, to be honest. Let's see, I'm gonna go into my Toxapex. He goes for the close combat. And right here, I'm just gonna get Toxapex potentially. So we see he's not choiced, obviously, being the need one for close combat into U-turn. He gets out into the Zapdos. I suppose right here I can go right into my T-Tar. This thing can't really touch me, being that I'm AV. He goes for the Discharge, and he is able to pair us, which is pretty annoying, but it's not the end of the world. He does go for the Defog. Do we break through right here and get off a Rock Slide? We do not. Unfortunate. So I'm going to go for another Rock Slide right here. As he goes into the Magearna, I'm going to go to my Excadrill. It's pretty free. I don't really see him, you know. I mean, I suppose, he could go straight for a Focus Blast, so I kind of want to scout and go into my Torn right here. I should live any Floor Cannon, and I can U-turn out. Flash Cannon. Okay, not the end of the world. I can go for a U-turn right here. He is Scarfed. Oh, man. He's Scarfed. That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to go into my Drill right here. You can go right out, and I assume his switch is going to be his Zapdos right here. So I'm going to go into my Garchomp. He goes Staraptor. I'm going to go my Stealth Rock. This thing can't really punish me too hard. I mean, I guess he has the Zapdos he can go into right here. What I want to do is I'm going to throw off a big Draco. So he goes for the Hidden Power, but he's not able to kill us, which is awesome. We can go for another Draco right here, and provided we hit, we should be able to knock this out, and then Rocks will stay for the rest of the game, which is very, very big. in all honesty, and I can still keep this thing to potentially outspeed the Magearna later. As he goes into the Staraptor, which is fine. He shows I have Papa Berry, which is interesting, to say the least. I'm gonna go to my Torn right here. Double Defog. Unfortunate. Go for a U-turn. You know I'm faster. I mean, I suppose I can go for a Hurricane, and that and a knockoff should knock out the Zapdos. And I don't want to let that. No, I'm gonna go for the U-turn. He stays out. Well, I get a little bit of regen back at least. And he went for the Brave Bird, cool. And then right here, I'm gonna pivot out into my Toxapex. I probably should just want Toxapex initially. That was a pretty dumb play, but oh well. And he can just U-turn right out into the Zapdos, which sucks. And unless I get a burn on it, I don't think I kill it with Scald right here. But that is what we went for. Regardless, just to see if we could potentially knock that thing out. Which I'm assuming is what he's going to try and get in right here. If he can potentially, you know, get this in and roost it up. It's really, really annoying for me being that I don't have my rocks anymore. It's taking a minute though. I mean, I still see a nice endgame in sight though. I can still potentially, you know, move with my Excadrill, understand. He goes into the Zam. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I don't want to go into my Torn because then I'll trace regen and that damage will be for nothing. But I can definitely see him going for a Focus Blast right here. I'm going to make the mid-ground. I'm going to go into Lele. He doesn't switch into Lele very well at all other than the Magearna. But he's Scarf Magearna, so I can kind of pivot around that way. Dazzling Gleam, so yeah, he was expecting the T-Tar. I mean, I think I would have lived 2 of those. Just because I'm AB, but, you know, oh well. Now, you think I can throw a pretty free Moonblast right here. He's probably going to go into the Mag. That's fine, it takes a big chunk. I want to go into Pex. You can't... Scarf Mag can't beat Clef. Scarf Mag doesn't beat a lot in general. Toxapex are freaking useless this game. He goes for the Flash Cannon right there. Does nothing. What do I see him going into? He either goes into the Zapdos or he goes into the Tar right here. So I'm going to pull a double. But I'm going to go for the Earthquake, expecting him to want to. I'm not going to let him roost. If I can get rid of this thing, it's awesome. This is like the one thing stopping my Excadrill. I guess besides Zam coming in and tracing my Sand Rush, which is pretty annoying, honestly. But if he wants to Earthquake right here, as long as we break through, we should knock him out. As he goes into the Magearna, so he gives Magearna. Very nice. And down that goes. He goes into the Staraptor. Closest combat is obvious. As he goes for the U-turn. So good play on his end. You know, keeping up momentum and stuff like that. And this does suck because now he for sure gets to heal up his Tapu Lele. I mean his Zapdos was looking at my Lele. I'm gonna go right back out into... Oh, he went for the Discharge. That's awesome. I'm... Alright. Does he not have Roost? Was he like AV or something? If he was... Now he's Rocky Helmet. This sucks though because now I don't take on Zam well, like, at all. And he gave me Sandback, so unless he is Focus Blast, and he showed Dazzling Gleam earlier, I should leave this. Oh, wow, I chewed that. T-Tar's broken. Not so fat. So we're able to absolutely eat that up. We took 20% from that. Wow. So yeah, we're able to pick up that win. I'll be back with probably one more game. Alright guys, we're back with our third and final game of the day, potentially. Very interesting low-ladder team right here. I don't know if that's going to be a Mega Aerodactyl or Mega Sceptile. I assume it's one of those. I don't think it wastes his... I feel like it's Sceptile, just being that Aero holds a little bit more weight and be a bigger tier than a regular Sceptile would. Let's see though. What do I want to lead with? T-Tar kind of takes everything on very well. It's not named T-Tar. And a potentially Focus Blast Sceptile. So I am going to lead off with that and see where we can go. As he does lead off with the Aerodactyl, I'm going to go for a Rock Slide right here. It's pretty free. The only thing I would really want to take... Oh, he's Mega Arrow. Don't flinch. Okay, so, wow. Iron Head. That is what we call unfortunate. Because now, at this point, I'm not a very good check to Latios. I think we can live one Earthquake from this range, though. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Pex right here. Gets up his rocks. Very nice play. I'm going to go for a Scald. It makes my rocks a little bit more important, too. Because if I can get up my rocks, I can, punish this thing. Goes into Latios. Which is also unfortunate. I can't go hard T-Tar anymore, either. Because of the chip that I took and then rocks being up. Dang, that sucks. We're gonna go Torn. He goes into T-Tar of his own. I'm gonna go for a U-turn right here. I don't think it's Scarf Tar. If it is, that's pretty fire. So we get a little bit of pretty nice chip right there. I'm gonna go into my Chomp. Does a lot. So I'm gonna get my Stealth Rocks right here. I don't think he'll stay in because I definitely should knock him out. Even if I'm regular Chomp, I should knock him out from this range. If he gets in his arrow, which is a nice play, realizing, hey, I can't really, I'm probably getting up my rocks right here. As he does go out into his, he does go for the Ice Fang right here. Again, I'm going to throw for another Scald. Scald's pretty free. Even if he goes into the Mandibuzz right here, what can I do about Mandibuzz? This one's actually a problem. I'm going to try and get a burn on it. Okay, he defucks his own rocks away. That's nice for, like, my T-Tar, I guess, and my Torn. And right here, I think I'm going to go into T-Tar, expecting him to roost, just for the knockoff. Well, now this thing is useless. So I'm going to go for the Rock Slide right here. Why not? He's roost, and he's faster. Also unfortunate. I mean, I guess he can get up to full. Right here. But he can't really do much to me. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to go for Rock Slide until I die, I guess. Well, that's playing a good play too, though, because I want my sand, and I don't want to have to rely on his sand to being my sand. As he goes for the knockoff right there, we do a big chunk. I'm going to get in my Excadrill right here. I'm going to Swords Dance. He can't really knock me off, obviously, and I don't think he'll want to switch hard out on it. Aha, he taunts me right here, so I'm going to pick up a KO with a Course Crash. And he gives me the Mandibuzz. That's phenomenal. Out comes the Slazzle. I'm going to go into my Pex. I don't think this thing can really touch me. He goes for Flamethrower and he gets the burn, which is cool if he was the Self-Protect set. Now, that's the only way he could really beat me 1-1. I think he definitely could if he went for the Salt right there. But I'm just going to throw off another pretty free Scald right here. No point in T-Spikes in this game, in my opinion. Like, it helps for, like, the Sceptile with T-Tar, but he still has a Salazzle, and he has Latios Arrow, which also doesn't really care too much. Oh, man. T-Tar's useless. It sucks. I'm just going to go into it right here. Might as well. Reset my own sand one last time. Get potentially a sweep off with Excadrill, or at least break through his team heavily, because I can go into it and I can... He goes for Trick, and he gives me his Scarf. That actually makes T-Tar a lot better. Dang. I'm gonna go for Crunch. Oh, he went to his own T-Tar. I was thinking he might, predict me to go for that Pursuit. T-Tar's scary. So he's gonna go for an Earthquake. There's this. That sucks. We're going to Pex. Goes for the Rock Slide. Gonna go for another Scald right here. I'm hopefully picking up the burn on the Latios already. As he just gives me the arrow, he goes for rocks and gets those guys up. Right there again. So down goes the arrow, which was a very big threat, and out comes the Sceptile, which is, again, a very big threat. My Torn can't live too if he's Mega. Well, he's not Mega. Swords Dance. Hit this Hurricane. Please hit this Hurricane. Awesome. So down that goes, which is very, very nice. He does end up forfeiting, so that is going to be our last game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did stick it out and, you know, stick through the whole video. This team was a lot of fun. Low ladder, so we got to play some cool stuff too, not some standard OU boring stuff. But, you know, I could potentially do another live with this team if you guys would prefer it, to see how Chomp stacks up against the high ladder. I think it did really well this game, in pretty much getting up very reliable rocks with its really good natural bulk, and then hitting things hard with like Draco, Fire Blast, Earthquake. Really, really good mix and stuff like that. It's a mon I really, really want to try and draft soon. But yeah, with that being said, be sure to subscribe so you can catch our games, you know, like our lives and our games as they go up each week. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Later.